Hello, geography students. This is Mrs. Politsky. I have your notes for Chapter 13, Section 1, talking about the physical geography of the west central part of Europe. So, as we go along, make sure you're following and getting down your notes. So, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the aspects of the physical terrain of this part of the world. Some of the best farmland in West Central Europe is found on the northern European plain. This is an area of flat, rolling land that lies less than 500 feet above sea level. In the Netherlands, parts of this plain actually dip below sea level. And because of some great engineering, the Dutch were able to build dikes or levees that would make it possible to protect this land and actually to reclaim it from parts of the North Sea so that they could use it for agricultural purposes. Number two, the uplands, which is a region that extends from France to Germany, have many rounded hills and small plateaus. France, the uplands include what is known as the Massif Central, which is a plateau region, and also the Jura Mountains. In Germany, the uplands cover much of the southern two-thirds of the country. This region is rich in natural resources such as forest, aka the Black Forest, and contains resources like coal and a lot of fertile farmland. So, just taking a look at some of these images might help you understand a little bit about this area. And when you look at the map below, you can kind of see the northern lowlands and the central uplands that are kind of indicated there in orange. And the map that's kind of on the center part of your page here. Anyway, and number three, within the interior of this region, you have an alpine mountain system, what is known as the Pyrenees, as well as the Alps. Within the Alps, this is a range of mountains that stretches from southern France to the Balkan Peninsula. So it's a pretty vast area. It does contain several peaks that are jagged and reaching elevations over 14,000 feet. Mont Blanc, which is the highest peak, is at 15,771 feet. West Central Europe is also bordered by the North Sea, the English Channel, and then finally the Bay of Biscay, in the Atlantic Ocean and Mediterranean Sea. Bay of Biscay is basically kind of borders between France and Spain, kind of forming this area here. If you can kind of see where England is, we have basically a peninsula region of France dropping all the way down here towards where you see the northern part of Spain. We get into this region here and we start talking about things like Normandy and such when we kind of look beyond that. And then finally, West Central Europe is best known for some of its navigable rivers, such as the Danube and the Rhine. Its nearness to the seas and the ocean have also encouraged the growth of trade, boosting West Central Europe's economy. This really kind of dates back to the Middle Ages if you start looking into some of the history of trade in these waterways. Climate of the Alps is a little different than the rest of West Central Europe because of the fact that it's a mountain system. It does have higher elevations, and thus the weather for the most part is a little wetter and colder than the rest of West Central Europe. West Central Europe, a good region, has a marine west climate zone with cold winters but mild summers. Natural resources that lie in this area have also sparked energy industries. We have reserves of coal, natural gas, uranium, and some of our rivers have provided hydroelectrical power. There's large reserves of iron ore. for manufacturing. But, renewable energies are also kind of on the horizon here. There are a lot of wind farms and also solar farms that are also being developed right now in this part of the world. All right. Thank you very much.